We have Aditi, Ashar, Mandeep, Riyans, Nihit, Anahita, Ved, and Shyanvi. In the classroom we have Rudraj. So yesterday we looked at the concept around BODMAS. Yep. Which operation comes first? Which one comes second? Which one is important? Lohana. Rudraj, I would want you to keep looking at me and the board only. No looking at the road, no looking around, no figuring out which bird is flying. Not important. Okay? So, yesterday we talked about the concepts around BODMAS, which is nothing but a method that tells us which operation to do first. If I have multiple things to take care of, where I have multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, all put together brackets, it helps us determine which one is coming first. Rudraj, can you please, for God's sake, be stable? Okay, just give me a second. Things that bother you in the class, that has to be kept away. If you keep the problems away, you'll be effectively able to use your time. Okay? And you move a little bit this side so that I can see you, what you're doing and where your focus is. So, we looked at BODMAS. BODMAS, as I said in Hindi, it means somebody who is naughty. And this is a concept that helps to make sure that if your math is being naughty, you are keeping it under checks. You are keeping a control over it. Hello, Sohita. BODMAS. Bracket, then off or multiplication. Division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. What you have to keep in mind is, first thing is always bracket, then division or multiplication, then addition subtraction. Meaning, if you have to do any addition or subtraction in your operation, that should be done towards the end. You should not do the addition subtraction in the beginning. Like many of you would have seen, right? We were doing 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 7 plus 5 divided by 2, or 15 divided by 5. We will not go in the way we read things. We will not say, okay, 3 plus 5, 8 times 2 is 20, times 2 is 16, minus 7 is 9, plus 15 is 24, divided by 5. No, not that way. You will first do the division. Division is coming here first. You will do the division first, then you will do the multiplication, and then you will do addition and subtraction. Okay? That is the understanding. And same thing applies for whether you are dealing with natural numbers like 2 plus 5 divided by 2 minus 9, or you are dealing with fractions okay. Be it natural numbers, be it fractions, be it decimal, BODMAS is really BODMAS. You have to apply it everywhere. Okay? Any operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you have to apply BODMAS. Okay? Let's look at one problem real quick, and we will see if you are able to apply it well or not. I'm just trying to check if you guys So I have a fraction, I have a decimal, I have a natural number, another natural number, another natural number. And we are trying to see how do we do this operation. So don't try doing it. Think about it and tell me what is going in your mind. How are you planning to do it? That information will not come from the road. Here, eye to eye contact. And tell me. And everybody keep your videos on, please. Okay? Don't try solving it. First tell me what is going in your mind. How are you thinking about solving it? So Ahana, Praneet, Shanvi, Ved, yeah. Yeah, Riyans, tell me, what is going in your mind right now?
I think that you should make the fraction a decimal and then minus that decimal with 0.6, and then you should add 1 to 5, and then you should add 1 and then multiply it by 6 and then divide by 2.
Okay, that's one approach. Okay, tell me what is going in your mind. And there's nothing right or wrong about it. Tell me what is going in your mind. I'll correct whenever needed. Yeah. Tell me how will you go about it. Don't give me a calculation. Tell me the approach. What is going in your mind? What you'll do first.
First of all, convert the fraction into a decimal.
Okay.
Then I will circle the divisions.
Okay.
Then I will circle the multiplication.
Hmm.
Then do the division and multiplication.
Hmm.
Then I'll take down the plus and minus.
Hmm.
Then whatever I get from the division,
Hmm.
I'll write it down as it is. And
So let me do one thing. Let me come here, give you a pat on your back because you are thinking in the right direction. But now you have to do one thing for me. Go and close the garage door. Careful, careful, don't run, slow, go slow. Press the button on the top. Yeah, come and sit down so that the air of the AC stays in the class. Okay, I heard something from Rayans, I heard something from Rudraj also. Any other thought? And don't tell me the calculation, just tell me the approach. What is going in your mind? Yes, Praneet.
So what was today's topic?
There is no topic for today. I wanted you guys to practice BODMAS. Practice BODMAS, the order of operation that we learned yesterday. We are trying to practice that and extend that beyond just natural numbers. Can you put the bag down? I don't like those distractions with drugs. Yeah. Okay. So we are trying to practice that and see how this BODMAS applies when I'm dealing with natural numbers, fractions, decimals, everything. Does that answer your question, Ruda? Okay. So Hita, just hold it. I'll come to you. Anahita, you answer first. Tell me what is your approach? What is going in your mind right now? Sound more loud and more confident, beta. Okay, it's okay. Nobody's judging you right now, and nobody should be judging any of us.
First I do 3 times 6, and then I do 1 divided by whatever 3. I don't understand.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see what Savita has to say.
First, you have to do 1 divided by 3. Division, and then you have to do 3 by 6. 3 multiplied by 6.
No, so you said 1 divided by 3 and then multiply by 6?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry. Let me hear Ved also before I start doing it. It's okay, I know I'm putting something complicated in front of you guys. Yeah, Ved, tell me what is going in your mind right now.
I'll first make 1/2 and do a decimal.
Okay.
And then I'll multiply 3 times 6. of 3 and 6 first, divide by 1, multiply by that, and then I'll subtract 0 point whatever the half was minus 0.6, and then I'll add it all together.
Okay. Now everybody listen to me. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Why did I talk about this BODMAS yesterday? This is one of the most serious and interesting concept that you have to keep in mind. Let me give you one example first. Okay, so what that means is first you will deal with bracket. You have no bracket, you will not do anything. Then you will do off, something that is outside the bracket. 5 and then, so deal with the bracket and then nothing that is off. Okay? So right now we don't have any bracket, we don't have any off. Then you do division first. Do we have a division? We'll do the division first. Then do the multiplication. Sorry, here, multiplication. Do we have multiplication here? Okay, we have multiplication. We'll do the multiplication. And then you do addition, subtraction. So we will follow this. There's a word called verbatim, word by word. You cannot change the sequence of operation. Yeah, Pradip.
Is the answer 15.5?
Hold it there. I'm not interested in answer right now. As I have told all of you, I am one of the worst teacher who doesn't care about the answer. So we'll not care about the answer right now. Let me first explain the concepts to you guys one more time. And then Praneeth, when I do this problem for you guys, then you can verify your answer. Now coming back to this, I'm saying that this is a very serious discussion. What it means is, you cannot change the order. First you will do bracket, then you will do off, then you will do division, then multiplication, then addition, subtraction. You have to follow this rule for rest of your life. Nothing doing, okay? It has to be followed as is. Now let me tell you why I'm saying so. Look at this situation. Let's look at this part alone. 1 divided by 3 into 6. It can, Pranit, hold it. Hold it.
What does O mean?
O means off. So when you, let's say you would have seen 5 plus 3 and outside 2. You don't see any sign here. You don't see a plus, minus, division, right? Multiplication here. This is off. 2 off this value, which is same as multiplication, okay? It is just given as a term, okay?
So it would actually be like 5 plus 3 would equal 10, then 2 times 5 would equal, but 5 plus 3 equals 8, so 2 times 8 equals 16?
Yep, that will be the case, yep. So off is same as multiplication, just that the placement is outside the bracket. So let's not worry about it. What I was saying was, 1 divided by 3 into 6 can give us 2 answers, depending on how you are doing it. If you do division first, that is 1 divided by 3 into 6, that is here 1 into 6, you can write as 2 into 3 into 2, and you have a 3 here, that gives you a 2. Second way of doing it is, you will say, okay, fine, I will do 3 times 6, 18. I'll do multiplication first, 18. And 1 divided by the multiplication of this. So 1 divided by 18. Look at the answer, 1 by 18 versus 2. And you will get this right answer only if you are following this sequence. Only if you are following BODMAS. If you do any badmasi with BODMAS, you will get this. And for kids who don't understand Hindi, badmasi means if you are being naughty with this formula, okay? That's what it is. So, on a serious note, make sure that you are following this path. Now, Praneeth and everybody, whoever has solved it, wait. Whoever has solved it, just sign to review, okay? I'm doing this problem right now, following this BODMAS, and then you guys can check if this answer is, yeah.
I did the research for
What is that?
Can I get another this, sir?
Yes, sure. Here, look at this. No bracket, no off. First thing is division. Do I have a division here? Yes, I do have a division. So, I will do this thing first. I am not touching anything right now. I am only taking care of division. So, 1 divided by 3. I will write this as 1 by 3. And then into 6. After I am done with division, I had the option of dividing it and finding out decimal. I did not do it. I just left it here. Okay. Now, next is multiplication. Okay. So, 1 by 2 minus 0.6 plus, not to do multiplication, meaning let me put it inside the bracket and do it peacefully without any disturbance. So, 1 into 6 by 3. I am doing the multiplication right now. Whether you put it in the bracket or not, up to you guys. But this is what I have. Now, this 6 I can write as 3 into 2. I can do my tic-tac-toe. What I'm left with? 1 by 2 minus 0.6 plus 2. Now, see, I have, always look at this. When you are trying to do calculation, now you have a fraction here, decimal here, and a natural number here. I will call this banana, I will call this apple, I will call this watermelon. We are dealing with a smoothie right now. Three things together. Let's convert them into one type. Either you convert them into fraction, either you convert them all into decimal, one of the two. Okay? Let's say I want to convert this into decimal, like some of you were saying. So, 2 I can convert to decimal, right? I can just write 2 as 2.0. Yep. 2 and 2.0 are same. Minus 0.6. So, this is already in decimal. I don't have to worry about it. But then I have 1 by 2. How much is that in decimal? 1 divided by 2. Do you guys remember the chicken egg story?
Yes.
Yes, Pradeep.
Don't you mean 2.0 plus 0.6?
2.0? No, there is a minus here.
But that's half minus 0. I have an answer.
No, so for me, there is a plus here, there is a plus here, and there is a minus here. Which one comes first, I don't really have to worry about. Yeah?
Okay.
I can write this as 2 minus 0.6 plus this, or I can write this as this minus this plus this. This doesn't hurt, right? 1 plus 5 minus 2 or 5 plus 1 minus 2, both are the same thing, correct? Yeah, Aditi. Aditi, you are saying something with her. Go ahead.
Is there the answer is 0.5?
0.5?
Same.
No. No. Don't jump to conclusion. Did you solve it in your paper?
Yeah.
Well done. Oh, 0.5 for which one? Oh, 1 divided by 2. That's the one you are saying, Aditi?
2 divided by 2 is 0.5.
This is 0.5, yeah, correct. No, I was thinking that you are telling me the answer from the whole thing. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. That is correct, Aditi, okay? So here, let me find it out. I have divided 1 by 2. And 1 is smaller than 2. Who comes to help me? Chicken. Chicken is the animal that lays 1 egg at a time. So, and decimal is my chicken. As soon as I put a decimal, it keeps laying 1 egg at a time. So it lays 1 egg. What do I have now? 10. How many times for 2 will give me 10? 2 times 5. Are we done? Yes, we are done. So I got 1 by 2 became 0.5. So, see, I have 3 numbers. This is 1, 2.0, 0.6 and 0.5. All are in decimal form. So all are either banana or apple or watermelon. Everything together. Same form. You don't have to worry. So, another thing now, this one has one decimal place, one decimal place, one decimal place after the decimal. Same way, one decimal before, the one place before the decimal also. Yes, Shanvi.
I don't get it.
What is that?
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Were you distracted? No? Oh.
I don't also get it.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll come back to this, okay? I'll repeat it. So now, okay, first thing what we had to do was 1 by 2 as a fraction, then I have a decimal, then I have a natural number, another natural number, another natural number. We started the journey from here. And as I have told, as I would want all of you to remember, make sure that you don't change your plan ever. You have to follow BODMAS. Because your teacher is BODMAS, naughty. He is mandating that you guys always follow this. Okay? For the rest of your life. When you have multiple operations to do and you have to decide which one to do first, BODMAS helps you. Because your naughty teacher has told you to follow this. Yeah? That means first the bracket, then off, then division, then multiplication, then addition, subtraction. So here, we don't have bracket, we don't have off, we have only division. We'll do the division first. That's what we did, 1 by 6. Then, no other division, right? So 1 by 3. We did 1 by 3 and we left it there for now. Then we can do multiplication. Where I have multiplication only here. So 1 by 3 times 6. We did that, and by doing that tic-tac-toe, we got 1 by 3 times 6 is 2. But, okay, don't focus on typing. We can talk. None of us are robot here, okay? We can understand, follow each other. So type, don't type, talk. That's better. So, are you able to follow me now? Shanvi? Okay. So, we had all these numbers and BODMAS tells that the first thing we can do is division. We did the division 1 by 3. We just wrote it as 1 by 3 and left it there. Because we had other fractions also, right? So 1 by 3 fraction I converted to fraction, left it there. We will see what we want to do later. After division we can do multiplication. So we have only one multiplication here. This 1 by 3, 1 divided by 3 became 1 by 3. And then the multiplication. So we are doing that multiplication. And 6 I can write as 3 into 2. So we can do tic-tac-toe and we got 2 here. 1 by 3 into 6 gave us a 2 here. So this remains this, we have not touched that. This remains this, we have not touched that. So 1 by 2 minus 0.6 plus this thing became 2. That's what you see here now. So I have a fraction, I have a decimal, I have a natural number. Apple, orange, banana. Different fruits. Right? And that is where we get stuck. If you are dealing with different type of things, difficult to deal with. Right? If I put you guys, see you guys are in level 1. If I put you guys along with level 2 and level 3 kids, that will be a true mess. Right? I have to get you guys ready for level 2, level 3 and then put them in the same class. That will be the right thing. So same thing is happening here. This is level 0, level 1, level 2, different levels, different fruits, whatever you understand it. So we have to convert them into same level. Either we can convert all into fraction or we can convert all into decimal, whichever works for us. So we saw that, okay, 2 I can write, let's decide on decimal right now. 2 I can write as 2.0. Okay, done. Easy. 0.6 is already decimal, we don't have to touch that guy. Now we are trying to find out what is the value of 1 by 2. Meaning divide 1 by 2 and we got 0.5. So now we have 2 as a decimal, 2.0. 0.6 was already a decimal, so we did not touch that. And then 1 by 2, which was a fraction before, converted to a decimal. Now I have all the 3 decimals. All are bananas, all are apples, all are watermelon, all are oranges, whatever it is. Same category, same family, same behavior. So we can deal with them easily. And another thing that he noticed was, after the decimal point, he have one digit here, he also have one digit, he also have one digit. Before the decimal point, I have one digit, one digit, one digit. Everything looks very much organized, very easy to deal with. So now look at this. It says after multiplication, addition. Okay, let's add things. 2.0 and 0.5. 2.0 and 0.5. Let's add them together. Oh, 0 plus 5 is 5. Decimal remains decimal. 2 plus 0 is 2. Oh, these two together became 2.5. So 2.5 minus 0.6. Stop dancing with the table, Rudraj. 2.5 minus 0.6. So 2.5 minus 0.6. If you write it neat and clean, it will never go wrong. That's what I'm trying to do. See, 5 and 6 are together. These two decimals are together. 2 and 0 are together. 5 minus 6, we cannot do it. We have to borrow 1. And that makes it 15. So 15 minus 6 is 9. Decimal remains in its place. Now we borrowed 1 from this guy, so this is 1 now. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 1.9 is my answer. Nobody got 1.9. Why? Because we probably overlooked something, or we did not follow BODMAS, or we did some BODMASy with BODMAS. Any which ways, one of the reasons. Yeah? And that's why I keep on insisting that I don't care about the answer, because if I start worrying about the answer in the beginning itself, I will not think about the process. Right? And that gives me a chance to validate whether you guys did, whatever you guys did is right or not. Let's say in a class, all 10, 12 kids, everybody says, okay, this is the answer. And if I get biased about it, I will not even think. I'll say, okay, fine. Everybody has solved it. Everybody has got the same answer. Everybody is right maybe. But I will never do that. I will always solve it myself to validate whether everybody got it right or somebody missed it. Okay? But, so, to everybody, Aditi, Anahita, Ved, Praneet, Rayan, Shanvi, everybody. Are you guys clear? Nihit, are you clear, beta?
Yes.
Anahita, did it make it easy to now for you? Not easy yet? Tell me, what is the question here?
It's confusing, sir.
It's still confusing? Okay. Let me do it one more time.
Sir, can I read?
Yeah, sure. Make sure you're taking off your shoes before you go inside. First thing first, when you're dealing with multiple operations, and everybody pay attention, okay? It might have sounded easy to you all in the first go, but sometimes we assume things, right? So I like the fact that Anahita is saying is, okay, guys, stop playing with emojis. Everybody, please, right now. I like the fact that Anahita said openly, it's still confusing for me, and that's perfectly fine. At least there is a very sincere attempt for learning something that is not clear, right? And all of you who have understood it by now, let's revise it one more time. So when we are dealing with multiple operations, right? I always write story. When I am solving it, I am writing story. So here also, when we are dealing with multiple operations, it says this is the order. First the bracket, then the off, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So we'll follow the same order. This is okay, Ananta? Yeah? And yes.
Sir, I understand that part, but I don't understand how you got this.
No, so let's go step by step. So there's nothing, no rush, okay? It's all about following the concept right. So this part is clear, right? So which one we'll do first? So that part I will run through quickly, okay? So first thing is division. So we'll do division, okay? 1 by 3, this is the only division I have. I just did this. and then I have a multiplication here. Up to here no problem, right? So we did the division and that converted to a fraction. Since I had another fraction, I did not bother to convert it to anything, okay? Kids, my humble request to everybody, two things. No playing with emojis, no texting. We are all human beings. You guys are here to only interact with me in the class right now. No chatting, no discussion happening is supposed to happen in parallel. I'm not calling out names this time, but next time when I see the text messages coming, I'll have to call out the names. Don't do that. So, division and then have to do multiplication. Now, that means I have only one thing to do multiplication. So, 1 by 3 into 6. Okay? 1 by 3 into 6. Let's do a calculation offline. When I do 1 by 3 into 6, we know that it becomes 1 into 6 by 3. And our job is to make it simple. So 6 I can write as 3 into 2. Oh, tic-tac-toe. What I have? 1 into 2. That is 2. This whole thing became 2. So 1 by 2 minus 0.6 plus 2. Up to this clear, beta, Anahita, and everybody else. Is this part clear?
It's a little fast.
You are a little fast?
Yeah. Like,
Right. Okay. So this is what we have to do. And BODMAS says the first thing you can do is division because there is no bracket or no off here, right? So the first thing I have to do is division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Okay. So can you stop swinging on the table? You will fall, Rudras, trust me. You have already broken your elbow once. Don't want to break your legs for sure. So first thing you have to do is division. 1 by 3. We did 1 by 3. And stop there. So division is done. Now next thing we can do is multiplication as per the BODMAS rule. So we are doing multiplication. So 1 by 3 into 6. This is the only multiplication we have. So I am trying to find out the value of 1 by 3 into 6. Yeah? This means 1 into 6 by 3. Or I can say 6, I can write 6 as 3 into 2. Yeah? Oh, we have a tic-tac-toe opportunity. 3 here and 3 here, done. What we have is 1 into 2. That is, this whole thing became equal to 2 after the calculation, right? That's why I put here. Yeah? Clear now? Okay. So, we came to a point like this. We are pretty close to being done. But then I have apple, oranges and bananas. All different creatures, are different fruits. I have to convert them into all into one type. Otherwise I'll have half apple, 0.6 banana and 2 oranges. How do I add them together? I have to have a magic wand to convert this into some apple, some bananas, or convert this into apple, this also into apple, this also into apple. And then add the apples together. Or subtract, whatever. So I have to either convert them all into fraction or decimal. Okay? Because you cannot convert into a whole number. 1 by 2 cannot convert to a whole number. It's a fraction. You have to have all the numbers as fraction or decimal. So we chose decimal as an option. Can I convert this to a decimal? Yes. 1 by 2 I will leave. This is already a decimal. And 2 I can write as 2.0. That is a decimal. Only this guy is not decimal. Everything else is decimal. So now this is banana, this is banana. This guy is not banana yet. We are trying to convert this to banana. 1 by 2. And that is where Aditi explained us, right? Aditi told this 1 by 2 equals 0.5. And that we saw, right? 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 divided by 2. 1 is small. Call chicken. Chicken lays 1 egg at a time. 2 5 are 10. Done. 0.5 is your answer. So 1 by 2 gives you 0.5. So this 1 by 2 I am replacing with 0.5 or 0.5 minus 0.6. plus 2.0. I have all decimals now. Up to this clear, beta? Everybody? Now you have this and this to be added and this to be subtracted. It says first to add. Add 2 and 0.5, 2.0 and 0.5, 2.0 and 0.5. Add 0 and 5, decimal remains in its place, 2 plus 0 is 2, 2.5. So this became 2.5 and minus 0.6. Now last thing is subtract as per BODMAS. To subtract 2.5 minus 0.6 minus 5 minus 6. Oh, you cannot subtract. Borrow 1. It becomes 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. Decimal remains in its place. Now this became 1 because you borrowed 1 from this guy. So 1 minus 0 is 1. That is the answer, 1.9. Pranit, what was your answer, beta? Was it 1.9 or 11.9?
My before answer was 15.3, but then I used the BODMAS result wrong.
Okay. So now for everybody, right? See, yesterday we talked about BODMAS, but when you guys are doing calculation, either it sounds difficult or if you forget to apply it, you end up missing it and you get a wrong answer, right? And that's not only for Pranit, for all of us. If I were in your case, I would have done even more mistakes. Yes, Anahita?
Wait, so the answer is
1.9. 2.5 minus 0.6 gives you 1.9. But I mean, see, I am a very, for lack of a better word, I'm a very stupid teacher who doesn't care about the answer. Yeah? I don't really care about the answer. Answer is a byproduct. We will find the answer if you know the process right. Okay? Yeah, Pranit.
If we want, not to confuse ourselves, can we do 25 minus 6 and then we just add a decimal in the middle?
You can do that. See, that is the reason why there are a couple of things we are doing in the beginning itself. See, when we converted this, right, we converted to 2.0 so that the number of digits you have after the decimal and before the decimal matches. See, look at 0.6 and 2.0. Both have matching number of digits before and after the decimal. So when you do the calculation, decimal is just a placeholder there. If you don't, let's say if I try to do 0.6 plus 2.05, that will be confusing. You would want to match the number of digits after and before the decimal. How you can do it? Put a 0 here now. Because adding a 0 after the decimal doesn't hurt. 0.6 or 0.060 or 0.60000 are all the same. You can put as many zeros after the decimal. If you have a decimal, you can put as many zeros. Like 6 and 600 are not same, but 6 and 6.00 are the same. Okay? So when you have a decimal, then you can put as many zeros. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't change the value. If you don't have a decimal, then yes, it is a crime. It's not a mistake. So what I'm saying is, if you have decimals, you would want to match the number of digits after the decimal and before the decimal by putting enough zeros. So then the calculation becomes much simpler for you. So Pradeep, like you said, 2 and 2.0 and 0.5 will give you 2.5, or you can say, okay, fine, I have matching digits, I will not care about the decimal, I will just add them to it, 20 and 5, 25, and then after you write 25, I'll put a decimal here. You can do it that way, or you can do it the same way like I'm doing, so that you are not forgetting about the decimal. See, while doing the calculation, if you ignore it, 1.9 is not same as 19. So,
Okay.
carry the decimal with you so that the chance of missing it or forgetting it is minimized. Yeah? But if you make it symmetric, if you count the number of digits and match it, chances of mistake is less. Yeah? Now, let me give you guys one more example. Let's say, now today's learning or most important message for us is, even if we forget our name for a little bit, is okay. But we will not forget BODMAS when we are doing math. Make sense? Ved, are you with me? Mandeep, do you agree? Sohita, agree? BODMAS is very, very important for us, and it's going to remain important for us for the rest of our life. Okay? It's very important ingredient for maths. Shanvi, is that okay? Okay, stop playing with emojis, beta. Too many emojis. Okay, Anahita, do you agree? So, whichever way you remember, okay, like by saying this, or by saying this, or by saying this, doesn't matter. Make sure that BODMAS remains with us. Now, think about this. This is a very simple addition, okay? You have to add it. And let's see how much you guys are getting by adding it. Can everybody try adding it real quick? I want to see how much answer everybody is getting. .5 plus 1.0052. Yes, wait.
Sir, I got the answer.
Hold it, I'll come to you. Yeah, wait. How much is that? Read it for me, wait. Yeah, you are mute.
1.5052.
Okay. How about you?
0.60052.
0.6. Okay. Let's see. One more time. Finish.
1.5052.
Okay. How about you, Asher?
1.5050.
Okay. How about you, Riyaz?
1.5052.
And okay, before I go to everybody else, I have not said that this is the right answer or not. So don't assume any of your friends to be smarter than you. You make sure that everybody is doing their own calculation to find the answer. Let's see what Shanvi says. Yes, Shanvi. Shanvi, I could not hear you. Say it louder.
1.5052.
Yep, that was better. Yes, Nihit.
1.5052.
That is it. That is like saying the answer. Say it loud and clear. Don't have to be afraid of me. Okay, Yanahita.
1.5052.
See? Anahita has already seen me in the class and I don't scare anybody. So don't be scared of me. Now, this is the answer I got from most of you, and I got some other answer also. But anyways, I have a bad habit of not trusting, not caring about the answer, not trusting anybody. I will do it myself. What will be my approach? I will read the question first. 0.5 plus 1.0052. Oh, That means here I have 4 digits after the decimal and 1 digit before decimal. Here 1 digit before decimal is okay, but here I have only 1 digit. So here I have 4, here I have 1 digit. So I need to make this also 4 digits. How? Okay, I have the luxury of adding as many zeros I want. Okay, now I have 4 digits. Here I also have 4 digits. Yeah, this looks better. See how much of space on the board I am wasting. And I want all of you to waste that space. Yes, Sohita.
The answer is 1.5052.
Okay, that's what. So now you guys don't have to tell me the answer because most of you have told. Some of you who have not told or who are not told, I am solving it. As soon as I am done, you can verify it against your answer also. Okay. Now, here I have 4 digits after decimal. Here also I have 4 digits after decimal. 1 digit before decimal, 1 digit before decimal. This looks much more clearer. Let me write it down. 1.0052. And then I have to add that with 0.5000. Look at this. I am making sure that it is arranged in a very clean way. If I keep it clean, the answer will come clean. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. Decimal remains in place. 1 plus 0 is 1. Yeah. Yes, Ranvi. Tell me, Shanvi.
Now it's a mistake.
Okay, it was a mistake. Okay. So, ultimately, adding, subtracting, dividing decimals is no big deal. Make sure that you match that number of digits so that it looks much cleaner. Okay? If you match the digits, write it neat and clean. I don't have the opportunity of seeing how you guys write in your notebook. But I'm assuming that you guys have gotten into the habit of writing the story like the way I do. If not, start doing it. I have seen kids in the class, they don't follow it. So, Rudraksh here, this is especially for you. When I have a problem to solve, I have to go step by step. What did I do in the first step? I matched the number of digits. Huh? So I want you also to start writing it the same way, because now if you start writing the story, you will see that your whole job of calculation becomes much more easier, cleaner, followable also. Meaning you can follow what you are doing. What is that? No, see again, we will not have the option of saying so when we are in exam, right? Let's say we are in exam and we have 5 questions. 2 questions we wrote it in a hurry and then something goes wrong. Then only thing that you will get is a report card where you will not see the result that you wanted to see. So it's important for us to practice and knock off those issues, then feeling sorry about it. Because I don't think any of you don't know what to do. How you do is what makes the difference. Yes, Riyans? 100%. See again, if you are wanting to use restroom and if I am blabbering, giving my speech to you guys, just raise your hand and just go. Okay, don't wait for me, because use of restroom is a very critical activity. If you delay it for long, there could be a problem. Yeah, don't do that. All right, but everybody is clear, right? So now we have come to a point where we are doing a pinky promise to each one of us, to ourselves, at least to the teacher and to the parents. What is a pinky promise? Pinky promise is when we are doing operations, we will not forget BODMAS. Okay? Make sure that if you have a bracket in your operation, that's the first thing you are touching. And then the off, then the division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Don't try making a khichdi, okay, by doing everything together. In one step, if you try doing multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, everything, that will be a mess. That's what I call a khichdi. Don't make a khichdi out of your math. If you want him to make khichdi, make sure you're using rice, pulses and vegetables. Don't use math for making khichdi. Yeah, Naita.
Wait, so sir, since means multiplication, we're supposed to do multiplication with what division?
Say that again.
Off means multiplication. So
No, off means multiplication, meaning off doesn't come by itself. It is with the bracket. Off is outside the bracket. Okay, if you have 5 plus 2 minus 9, you will do the bracket thing first and then take care of the off before you go to any multiplication. Okay. So let me give you a scenario here. Let's say you have 3 times 1 plus 2 minus 1 into 5. This off is more important. It comes first before you go to this guy. Make sense with that? Yep. And I thought, does it make sense? See, this is off. 3 off this bracket. And this is multiplication here. So here you are multiplying after you're done with the bracket. You will say 3 into 1 plus 2 is 3. Minus 1 into 5.
doesn't have a symbol?
No, there is no symbol. If you know of one, let me know.
Then how do we know if it's off?
Yeah. When there's nothing, it's off.
Oh.
Yeah? And more, it is always right outside the bracket. Okay? Yeah? So, that being said, that is how you prioritize this. You will not do 5 things at a time. You will not make khichdi with numbers. You will always make khichdi with rice, pulses, vegetables and the spices for it. Okay? As long as you are not making Advik, you are 5 minutes early. Let me finish with the younger ones before we start your class. Okay? So, coming back to this, the order of operation is super critical, super crucial, super important, super sensitive also. Like I told you guys, if you don't follow BODMAS, you will get one answer. If you follow BODMAS, you will get another answer. If you don't follow BODMAS, okay, you will do first multiplication. 1 divided by 6 times 12 is 72. That is one value, 1 by 72. If you follow BODMAS, so 1 divided by 6 into 12, this gives you 2. See the difference between the two answers. Let's say if you are betting your entire money, your entire wealth on this calculation. Somebody says, I will give you 5,000 divided by 2 times 50. Somebody says, I'll give you this much money. You calculate and tell me how much you want. If you follow BODMAS, you will say, okay, 5,000 divided by 2. First I'll do division. 5,000 divided by 2 is 2,500 into 50. So you will get $125,000. And if you don't follow BODMAS, you will say, okay, 5,000 divided by, let me first multiply. 15 to 2 is 100. So 5,000 divided by 100 gives you a 50. See how much you will get. Wrong calculation gets you $50. Right calculation gets you $125,000. Yeah? Yes, Pradeep.
What is its bracket inside bracket?
Bracket inside bracket, innermost bracket first. Always the bracket which is the most deep rooted. If I have 3 into 2 minus 5 times 2 minus 2 plus 6, like this, you will start from here, break this bracket first, then do all the operation inside the bracket and then you open this bracket. So if you have multiple brackets, do the innermost bracket first and then you move out. Yes, Anahita?
Oh, can you go back to the problem we did before? For this one, if we do 5,000 divided by 2 and then multiply by 50.
Yeah. Divide first, then multiply. Don't multiply and then divide. If you do divide first, meaning you are dividing 5,000 by 2, you got 2,500 times 50. This gives you 125,000. If you do multiply first, meaning you will multiply these two, you will get 100. 5,000 divided by 100. That is $50. Yep. You are betting your entire wealth on this one. Alright? Alright, with that being said, I'll let you guys go. I hope we learned something, and today I think we did not learn anything new. We focused more on practicing it.